Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. When we last left off, we kind of solved, I think, the mystery of the wine, and now we're just going to do stuff. And I'm going to read that booky wookie. Well, whatever, my mouse is off, but so whatever. But what we're going to do is we're going to put on the clothes that the Duchess picked out for us, because that only seems fair. Right? Am I right? Yeah. Whatever. And Geralt's gonna get into a run. Wow. And he ran. He ran so far away. Whoopsie. And Noah. Whoopsie. Whoops. Whoa, hey. Ow! That hurt.
Damn.
Hey.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Alrighty. I'm hunted. Ooh, contract on The Witcher. Oh, hey. They just can't get my nose right. Just eating some eggs on.
Thinking so.
And there we go. Yeah, I know what you were doing, Strumpet. I know what you were doing. You were just like, oh, I'm just gonna take that man. Here we go. Agni. Just seems fair. It's just like, oh, you're going to attack me? Okay. Fire! What's the term? Like, there's no I in team, there is, but there are 7 eyes in something. I cast Fireball.
Claire, not some flea-written province.
Excuse you, I have a vineyard here, sir. I was in such a tournament. Oh, Gwent tournament.
Invitation to a Gwent tournament. Should take place at the Pheasantry, organized by a certain Count Monnier.
Yep. Nope. I stink at Gwen.
Oh.
Pardon me. I stink at Gwen.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
I have to remember how to. Oh, talk to Pierre.
Sacre bleu. It's a crime. You're from the north, that's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Okay. Oh, looks like I got some Currency to trade over for.
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
I'm gonna find out who. Religions of the North. Ah, Cirilla. I always talk about Cirilla. Ba 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 ba. I don't know which. Put on clothes. Put on clothes. And a Heretta will find out. Well, I know I've got. Oh, jeez, I looked at that quickly. I said, oh, I thought it said, oh, welcome back to our northern daddy. I went, sorry?
All jests aside, let me see.
I'm more.
Alrighty. So what do we get? Elegant boucle doublet. Elegant boucle boots. Guardian trousers. Elegant boucle trousers. Dye solution. Oh, I forgot how much money I had.
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
So, the Cintrian appears are hosted by the Magda. Just around better for. Now the scoundrelly dog. Okay, well. There were no gloves. Were there? Well, I'll keep the gloves on.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values peace and quiet.
Well, let's see what happens.
Nice tune.
I mean, obviously they're gonna.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now, available from me alone.
Yeah, I think I like burned through all like the quests. Ooh. Alrighty. Quick save.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
They got the lanterns. What do we just entered the world of Tangled? Damn.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
I should have put my... Let's find out, though. What do we wear?
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Maybe I should have put on my wolf mask.
Let's go. Soiree started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Oh yeah!
Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
If Dandelion magically finds himself here, it would be hilarious.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Oh,
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
ooh, clues.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Ah,
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
oh here your complimentary
Well.
orchids.
Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress, there on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Goviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Ooh, do I want to take part in the soiree's entertainments? Yeah.
Please do not
Go
stop.
on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paint ghost.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you are not an art.
Silence. The artist must focus.
Oh, that's fine.
I got it. It's the Soritor.
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Quite the look. Splendid.
There we go, we're having fun.
Over to sound. Or a deeply internalized feeling.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in your hair and grab a different.
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
I gotta aim and
That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines.
To vines and to wine!
Composition takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Hey, this is gonna go up on my wall. Let's get right there.
Voila! Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
How fares your
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
exceptional
Your force has made no efforts to understand. It's a metaphor that comes to struggle for power and influence. A metaphor. What else would they think of? If they can't agree, they need to cut the line. And you still struggle.
Let's see.
Greetings.
I can't do that right now. Ah, well. Alright, let's go find...
It must be someone famous, I tell you. Such talent. Exceptional.
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism.
Besotted Witcher.
Pretentious.
Oh, okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin, pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. So much time I spent polishing that one-man play. And Countess de Safel was there. That's the worst. Now she will never look me in the eye. Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all
Okay.
about two things.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things. Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Ah, how beautiful. The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Qualified candidates.
Then I shall have
We are busy. We wish to be alone. Please.
Alright, fun. Be that way.
But are you sure it's an original?
My employer swears it. Besides, have you not heard the news?
Have I not heard? It's on everyone's lips. 4 duets in one night. The theft of the century. And here you are, offering one to me.
If you are an addict,
Please leave. This is a leave us be.
Alright, fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that for you.
It's an original.
Alright, let's find this person. Also, then again, let's watch this Pantomiming on full. Let's see who's winning. Okay. I have no idea what I'm watching. The two mimes.
Sure to be in one of the alcoves.
They're moving closer to another? Whatever. Alrighty.
How fares your health, sir?
This pain is rather... It's very...
Okay, so that was not the person, and yeah. So now we gotta find. Now we gotta go to the refreshment table. Use our Witcher sense. They're not moving any closer. Yeah.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat it once.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it. Made of Vistek. Artists' way of numbing their existential pain.
And do not even wish to comment.
Oh, what do we got here? Move, 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 buddy. A love letter.
Love letter penned on a napkin.
Laura. No sunshine, with love, happiness, Fabi, baby.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Treacly refuse.
You must spare the night.
Bloody colorful, that's what!
Oh, you can open that door. Fine. So that sends us back to that room. I'm gonna laugh.
The great wow. But he's advanced. That's to say, the other one.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat tired to me.
It's fine. Relax. Master Buvo is a gent.
Bodyguard.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come on, give me it.
We must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Oh, damn it. Well, here.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Good. Shh. Sleepy, sleepy now. Sleepy, sleepy.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man
right.
look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
It must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Ooh. Henrietta's feisty.
That must be Cecilia.
That was Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Oop, there's a little box. Let's see.
Bloody handprint. It's his. Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Footprints must have made by this ladder. Boots.
No, that yeah.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor. Bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out, fall out. Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Cintrian tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Cintrian must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Cintrians killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer.
I like the accent of that voice actress.
I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I thought he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Wait, didn't he bust his head on a mirror? Not a painting?
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
Okay.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Cintrian must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know
that's
more
good.
about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Well then. Looks like they need a good old helping.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. by anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
Ooh. Plot twist. M. Night Shyamalan.
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Plot twist.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
Ooh, this is getting intriguing.
I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys. But I was almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'm gonna actually try to...
if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
More plot twist.
My very dear friend, Detlaff van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witcher's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could
this is gonna be
my
curious.
curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
Ooh, this is like...
what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a Witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends.
Ooh, okay, we did good on that one.
If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trait for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
The tension on this table is
I was
hilarious.
positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. When I help Regis, know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a Witcher,
And the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlaff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaff believes you'll succeed in your task.
Okay.
And he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Alright, that's good.
Oriana, she really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Ominous.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Is Oriana like a vampire or something too? I'm getting that feeling.
You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Yes. That's just not.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill.
Aw, I want to go
It
alone.
stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Ah, that's a nice little picture, you know. This way, a cutscene with all the grapes and the wine and. Alrighty, well let's equip my. There we go. Back. Alright. Save here. So, alrighty. So now we have a task ahead of us. We are going to go to Duntine and figure out all that. Oh, hey, we leveled up. We dinged. Yay. So I will do that off stream, off that. And we'll pick up next week where we go to Duntine, storm the castle, and figure out what to go from there. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see everybody next week. And as Bill S. Preston Esquire once said, be excellent to each other. See you later, everybody.